welcome to Grainchat. Today we look at the flexibility of grain storage. We are Joe Sontak and Hoàng Uyên from Sontak Concern.
We welcome the grain storage expert Dr. Klaus Braunbeck of Grainchat in Germany.
Grain storage is an essential requirement for all food processing industries, as well as necessary to cover the time between harvest seasons. Often it has been asked, what is the best storage time of grain, Dr. Klaus?
Flexibility of grain storage is not only the basic necessity to keep grain available after harvest, but also deciding about the economic success of grain grower.
So how can we estimate the right time or consider the best parameters for the best grain quality?
All is related to two factors of the grain, its moisture content and its temperature. Many charts are available for specific grains. However, I prefer a more general view as described by the following diagram.
Thank you for sharing the diagram. It looks like a clock.
Indeed, often it is described as storage clock. However, it is a diagram which joins three different scales. Those are grain's temperature, grain's moisture content, and as resulting scale, the good storage time.
So how is it used?
It is rather simple to use the diagram. One has to know the grain's moisture content as well as its temperature. Both values are taken and joined by drawing a line. The example shows a grain of around 30 degrees centigrade and a moisture content of 15%. When both values are connected, the point of intersection at the scale of the storage time is around 14 days.
This is rather simple, but gives important information.
It is even more, as one can easily understand how critical the condition of grain is and what can be achieved by drying or cooling of grain. The following chart describes the effect of grain drying for a grain of 21 degrees centigrade. If the drying from 23 to 18% and later to 14% is taken place, the storage time drastically increases from 3 to 24 to around 100 days.
This really indicates how important grain drying is and how critical it is to store moist grain.
Another view on the diagram is taken if the grain's temperature is varied. Thereby, the moisture content is set at 14% and its temperature varied from 30 degrees to 25 degrees to 10 degrees centigrade. The effect on the storage time is an increase from 28 to 70 to more than 365 days.
That is how grain cooling will take care to preserve grain for long storage time.
Joining now both processes of drying and cooling into the diagram does show the full potential of post-harvest treatment. The red line moves from 23% to 14% moisture content and from 30 degrees to 10 degrees centigrade. This combination increases the storage time from a 1 day to more than 1 year. Now the use is clear and gives an answer to what moisture content and temperature grain must be treated to achieve a safe stage. It allows to minimize the effort for maximal safety and flexibility of grain storage.
Thank you very much for sharing the details as well as bringing a new light into flexibility of grain storage.
Thank you for this very simple tool, Klaus. It is a good support for grain storage management decisions.
You are welcome. Thank you for the Grainchat.
Dear audience, please feel free to contact us if you would like to address another topic of interest or send us your comment about today's chat. Thank you for following us.